You talk about warmth. Listen to this piano with just boosting a little bit the low end and boosting and cutting and then adding the two boost. This is the definition of warmth. Before everything else, do not blame me if you're going to spend money after watching this video. Don't tell your wives, your girlfriends that it's my fault. It happened before, that's bad, don't do it. Jokes aside, you saw the unboxing video. From the specs and the layout of the faceplate, it was a pretty promising unit already, and I myself was expecting a lot from the Gainlab Audio Empress Tube Stereo EQ. But this thing performed way beyond expectations for me. In fact, as you can see, it took a spot here in front of me on my desk. And I don't wait real estate and I don't print mixes and masters for clients unless the unit is not just good but great. Amazing, I want to say, because I'm lucky enough to have a great collection of analog gear. And you know I have a lot of analog equalizers, all top shelf, but this one, it definitely has a special sound. You might want to sit down for this and take the time to listen carefully, this entire demo. And bear with me if I'm gonna talk here and there, because this unit doesn't just sound great, it's also so freaking versatile. Gainlab Audio Empress Stereo Tube EQ. Let's get to it. Hello everyone, welcome back to MixBest TV. Hope you're having a great day. Before we start, please check the info box down below for my mixing courses on Pro Mix Academy, free plugins, special offers and discounts, and of course if you want to support the channel, but most important, if you really want to learn how to mix and master professionally, stop wasting time, click the join button, become a MixBest TV member and access the already big and always growing library of in-depth mixing courses, mastering courses in many different genres, special videos, special giveaways, and also you get mix consultations with me via Skype or email. All right, let's quickly start with the specs of the Gainlab Audio Empress Tube Equalizer. It's a 3-band 2-channel setup, so stereo or dual mono. Stepped attenuator design, so each knob is stepped, perfect recall, perfect for mastering. 2 bass gain stage, and it uses military-grade NOS vacuum tubes, specifically 4, 6, and 1P EV Russian triode tubes. If you go watch the unboxing video, you can see the data sheet that was in the box for the 1979 tubes that are in this unit. Cherry on top, nanocrystalline alloy transformers. The Empress EQ is based on the legendary design of the Pultec EQ-P1, one of the most loved, sought after, and used units in the history of recording, mixing, and mastering. The problem, so to speak, with that design is that it can be a little bit limiting for modern music. It's not that versatile. So the first of the many improvements that Gainlab Audio did on this unit was adding a mid-band. And you will hear how that sounds. Then the option of switching the top end from bell to shelving and a lot more, but let's take a look at the faceplate and the controls. The layout of the unit is mirror, so we have the right side here and the left side here. Here the low section with the frequency selector. Frequencies are 30, 60, 80, 100, 130 and 180. They kept the original design so we can cut and boost at the same time, but they added this switch here. Boost normal and boost shift. To shift the frequencies simultaneously. With the boost shift, you will hear this in use. The low end and the boost is more focused, while in normal position, you have that bigger than life and warm sound that you would expect from an EQ-P1. Here we have the added mid frequency. The frequencies are 200, 300, 500, 700, 1K, 1.5, 2K, 3K, 4K, 5 and 7K. The gain goes from 0 to 5 in 1.5 dB steps. Here in the center, the high frequency section, 3, 4, 5, 8K, 12 and 16K. They kept the original design again so we can cut and boost at the same time, but they added 2 options, normal cut and cut shift, and also the possibility of switching from shelf to bell. EQ in and out switch, and here the magic button, the tube boost. That does exactly what you expect it to do. It adds more tube saturation, more color, and it's dependent on your EQ settings. You will hear how amazing that sounds. Without further ado, let's hear this in action. Let's start with drums. Now let's focus for a second on the difference between the boost normal and the boost shift. I'm gonna turn everything to unity and just play with this. Okay, so you hear the difference, more focused in the boost shift position and classic Pultec style, round and warm low end with a normal boost. In everyday use, this is so useful and so versatile to reshape your low end. And you heard already what difference does it make the two boost. Massive, massive difference. But you will hear even more difference when we start pushing the high end and the mid range. And sometimes with the two boost engaged, you need a lot less EQ to achieve the sound. But let's keep going. Synth. There is, of course, a little bit of volume boost when we engage the two boost, but it's not a nominal level boost. There is a little bit of nominal level boost, but it's just the harmonic content getting richer, and the perceived level of the material is louder, but there's actually a very little nominal increase in level. Let's go to another example. Let's go with a loop. You hear how in this case the synergy between the top boost and the tube boost, it's crucial when using this. And of course the gain stage, because tube gear more than any other type of gear need a well-calibrated gain staging. And you hear how reshaping the low end, it's easy. With the simultaneous cut and boost, you just shift the energy and you hear the low end changing and going either deeper or having more knock. And the mid band, you will hear even more in the next examples. The 300 and 200, just cutting 1.5 dB there cleans up the material so much, while all the other frequencies, and I'm telling you from experience, from using it, can open every track and give the tone with just a little bit of boost. Let's keep going. You talk about warmth. Listen to this piano with just boosting a little bit the low end and boosting and cutting and then adding the tube boost. This is the definition of warmth. It sounds awesome. Now, just to show you how powerful the added mid band just by itself is, you heard it already on the higher range, but listen the instant power and instant muscle that adds on this piano, boosting the 200 range, what you usually would think as mud. Of course, there is level different, but the unit doesn't have an output volume. So try to listen to the differences comparing that. Like this low mid saturation, this richness that it adds is just magic. Like it's the right word. Let's go with a few more examples. Acoustic guitar. You hear, like in this case, if you want a cleaner sound, you can take the 2 boost off. Like, it's exciting every time you turn it off. But if you listen carefully on some material like this, you might want just a clean sheen that the top boost gives you, especially in shelving mode, without the grit and the color of the 2 boost. This unit, again, it's so versatile. Vocals.
All I ever wanted was to stand my ground. Big words to confuse and spin your mind around. But every little step just takes me further down. I found my soul just waiting in the lost and found. Babe, it's nothing you did, so stop talking stupid. We gave it a taste, now it's done. I'm out for self-healing, you ain't got that feeling. I am the one that I love. All I ever wanted was to stand my ground. Big words to confuse and spin your mind around. But every little step just takes me further down. I found my soul just waiting in the lost and found. Babe, it's nothing you did, so stop talking stupid. We gave it a taste, now it's done. I'm out for self-healing, you ain't got that feeling. I am the one that I love. All I ever wanted was to stand my ground. Big words to confuse and spin your mind around.
Absolutely amazing how it opens up that snare and that hi-hat. It's incredible. Let's go to another example.
time and just concentrate. As me tell you about this little youth we contemplate. Say him must eat the food till him lick down pan plate. So the little youth decide to put big gun pan waist. Say him while out and go all insane. Say him hotter than that brother run through all in vain. Mama words to him was all in vain. Now she cry and a ball in pain. Just because the youth start rob and kill. And say him not gonna stop until well as them sell it by the gun, dead by the gun. And so by it him wanna brain get pop and spill. Now him gone, can't see him again. Sad song I sing for him again. No advice, mama can't give him again. I know me not gonna see my friend. Because him gone, can't see him again. Another retaliate for him again. But pastor can't pray for him again. Another sad story, it's him again. And then make me tell you about my virgin, just sentinel. Used to chant and sing till demon get sent to hell. But some never wish just sent he well. Cause them know him was a sent rebel. Yo, me and him was in the same class in a high school. No few to the music, he and high school. Even in the early days, him stand up and give me some time and just concentrate. As me tell you about this little youth we contemplate. Say him must eat the food till him lick down pan plate. So the little youth decide to put big.
And I think this is pretty much it. Gainlab Audio Empress Tube Equalizer. I don't think I have anything to add to it. You heard it in action. This unit doesn't just sound great, it's so freaking versatile between the overlapping band, the cut and boost, the shift option, the bell and the shelving, the mid band, the tube boost, and how all these interact with each other. This unit sounds pretty spectacular. And the even crazier part is the price point. This unit is actually extremely affordable, which will probably make you rethink your Christmas gift list. But again, it's not my fault. Anyway, I hope you guys liked the video, and if you did, please don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment down below, check the info box before you're leaving. The remix contest for my artist Bella Kelly's single Heartbreak Motel, already 500,000 views, is coming first week of December, so stay tuned because there are $24,000 in prizes. And you can also win another interface right now just for sharing the videos. All the links are gonna be in the info box down below. And again, if you wanna support the channel, but if you really wanna learn how to mix and master professionally, click the join button, become a MixFest TV member, subscribe if you haven't already, stay safe, see you next time.
Hands on my neck, hands grip my throat, lift me up.